Are we back? It looks like we're back up. Sorry about that, guys. It looks like we're back up. Uh, Stream did crash. It did. Uh, yeah. Came back and a Wurmple spawned for those doing Pokemon. Yes, we're back. So I was just talking about where in North Dakota is Carmen Sandiego, and I was going to bring that up when the stream crashed. So let me bring that back up. Dakota is Carmen Sandiego gameplay. This is on the Apple II. Cosmic says he lived in North Dakota for about a year or so. Well, that's cool. Hmm. So yeah, it's kind of I guess the closest games around these days that are kind of similar are like visual novels, where you kind of go around to different areas, talk to different people, and then go to other areas and maybe like use items. So like sort of adventure game, kind of kind of a mix somewhere of like point and click adventure, visual novel kind of style. Drake says his grandmother was from North Dakota. Interesting. Hmm. Yeah, so you go to different towns and it takes in-game time, and you just gotta track down the criminal. There you go. Whoever's playing here, tracked him down. A vile henchman. You must be on the right track. Yeah, okay. So you get information about what the minion looks like. Culprit overlooked the Missouri from a blockhouse. Plan to climb to the top of a blockhouse. So you basically have to get some information. Uh, I don't I don't know what this one came with. I know with the PC version that we had as kids, it came with like a big specialized little dictionary kind of thing. Um, has more randomness in the visual novel. It does. But as I say, it came with its own like little dictionary encyclopedia thing, and it had information covering like what was in the game, and you'd have to go through it. I don't know if this one did too. I imagine it probably did, and you'd probably be learning a lot of stuff about like North Dakota history and um, geography, and you'd be expected to use that stuff to um, figure out from the hints where the um, where the suspect was going next, kind of thing. An entomologist. Anyway, so that is where in North Dakota is Carmen Sandiego. So, all right, let us move on to the next segment where we are going to be looking at the last week's worth of what people have been up to. Sark took the top as usual, and then Knocker came in a close second. At least, I mean, this is just my list of people I'm following. It's not for the whole site, but we'll start with talking about Knocker and other. I I kind of try and keep it to folks that are showing up here because I think that's people are interested in you know uh, just our kind of little community. And Knocker shows up every once in a while, so looks like he's been playing Battletoads on NES, Adam's Family on Super Nintendo, Cotton 2. We were talking about this one. This one came out last week, the set for this one. And I think this is the PlayStation one. So there's a Game Boy Advance one that came out last week. Hey, Foxy, welcome in. There were 2 games that came out with sets this week that I think you might be interested in, Foxy. While you're here, there's a new Sailor Moon game, a 2D fighter on Super Nintendo. Okay, not revisions. Where in North Dakota looks interesting? It does. It does. That one looks interesting too. But yeah, so there's the Zenin Sanka, which is a 2D fighter, and Papenga Pengo. This one looks a lot like Kickle Cubicle. It's like a penguin version of Kickle Cubicle. So I think you might want to try that one out sometime. Try out the new Sailor Moon game. It's exactly like the other 2D fighter in SNES, and it hurts. I'm sorry. I know my thumbs get tired playing games like that too, so I feel you. Anyway, we were talking about Knocker, so I'll throw Knocker into the chat out here. Da, da, da. So he's been playing Pac-Man on Game Boy, Hook on Mega Drive, and Sonic. Oh, that's Sonic Chaos on Game Gear. We had Triple Trouble was our review game last week, and I think he badged this one last week. I don't know if he. I want to bet he'd badged these ones earlier. Just finished up FF1 and 2. Haven't decided my next RPG to romp. Oh, cool! Congratulations, man. Yeah, that was the Dawn of Souls on Game Boy Advance. I think that Foxy's talking about there. He was working on that for quite a while. So, good job, man. Navanos. We got a Navanos right the other day, so gives a date when you batch them. Oh yeah, I guess it does. FF2 is a rough one. F2 is pretty rough. That's got kind of those the same kind of setup the Saga games took later, which was the what was it? The like you have to attack to increase your strength. You have to get attacked to increase your health points. You have to use magic to increase your mana points, etc. Yeah, I like the Saga games, but it's a very unique leveling system. You could play FF1 126 more times if you wanted. Yeah, there is that set for the NES. Oh, man. Anyway, moving on. We got Navanos. Let me throw him a shout out. Ba-ba-ba. He's another RA grinder. Can't say I know him very, very, very well, but I did get a raid from him a while back, so I'm gonna mention him. He's I think when I was watching him last week, he was playing Star Fox 64, so I was working on that one. He got Street Fighter Alpha 2. I didn't know they made a Xena game. That's kind of cool. Xena Warrior Princess. I take it that's like probably an action platformer. Oh, hack and slash. Interesting. Interesting. That might be worth checking out sometime. And then Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure. We've seen Sark playing that one. We've seen I think Knocker playing that one. No thanks, Foxy says. Let's see. And then Chrono. Mr. Chrono Gear. He's been playing some Animaniacs. I think one of the first streams of yours I caught, Foxy, was you playing Animaniacs, which I think was a request from Knocker for you. So that's a pretty fun little game. Final Fantasy V, that's classic. Donald Duck's Magic Adventure or Magic Hat. Boshi. Um, it looks like he was trying some of the more recent ones. Disney Tunes, Goof Troop, Super Nintendo, Phoenix Wright, Quiz and Dragons. Yeah. Yep. Chrono plays a whole ton of stuff. I don't think there's a genre that he has not played. Let's see. Next up, we got Mr. Bat Bastard. Give you a shout out here, sir. Curious about the Xena game? We can pull that one up if you wanna. You want me to take a look at that one? Xena the Warrior Princess. PS1 gameplay. I can spell gameplay. Now that's kind of interesting. Looks linear. Yeah. At least this part is very linear. It's got some good sound effects. Kind of reminds me of Medieval on PlayStation 1. You have a little spinny attack. That's cool.
Cirrus, what's going on?
So before God of War, there was Xena. I'll just skip ahead and check out some. Oh, was that a boss? Here we go. Is there a boss fight here? PlayStation? I've heard this game isn't too bad. You have all the Xena comics. You haven't read. You haven't read them. I remember Bruce Campbell was in the was one of the side characters in the Xena TV show. I remember watching quite a few of those episodes back in the day. They were pretty titillating. Not exactly well, the most well written. Not as much fun as the Hercules show that was on with what's his name, the guy that's kind of famous for the disappointed. That one was a little bit. I enjoyed that one a little bit more as far as like you know, mythological action adventure show. And you know, neither of them were quite Conan, but eh. Prince of Thieves. Anyway, but that is Xena, the Warrior Princess. Looks like a pretty fun hack and slash. Anyway, so Jordy has been up to Go-Go Ackman, some Spy versus Spy. Go-Go Ackman, I think we had as a review game, like 2 or 3 months ago. It's kind of a cool looking. Obviously, Go-Go Ackman is from shouldn't say opposite, but it's a Akira Toriyama manga that it's based on. So it's very cool looking. Like the art for the game is really cool. The gameplay, it's not bad. It's a little bit stiff, I guess I'd say. That was Bruce's character. Can't remember the name. Oh yeah, yeah. Bruce played a thief. I remember that. Spy versus Spy. You have the one on NES. There's another Pokemon. Another Pokemon Spawn. A Pancham. For those who are playing that one. Cosmic says your uncle has it. I played a lot as a kid. Yeah, so this is the PS2 version. Um, an Eternal Ring. Eternal Ring is a kind of janky early PS2 release that was a FromSoft game, kind of along the same lines as Evergrace. It's first person, so it plays a lot more like the Kingsfield games. Would highly recommend it if you like Kingsfield 2. Um, Dragon Quest 1 and 2 on Game Boy Color, those are classics. Bubble Guppies on DS. That one was it was like
Hello, and
3 months
again,
ago, 4 months
welcome to
ago.
the Aperture Science
Hey
Computer
Safa,
Aided Enrichment
thank you
Center.
for the follow. Let me throw you a shout out here. Safa ZFG. We were just going through our review here, where we're covering the. We've already gone through the part of the show where we go through the new sets. We're just looking at community achievements right now. Oh, thank you, Drake. Much appreciated. All right, I'm kind of curious about the PS2 Spy versus Spy, so let's look that one up. Spy versus Spy, PS2 gameplay. Oh, I like the art. I like the art for this already. Hmm. So this is kind of a, I'm gonna sort of say 3D platformer, but also kind of a hack and slash game. Except, I mean, hack and bash. I don't know. Some collectathon type stuff going on here. I was thinking it'd be I think the NES game is like it's almost like playing hide and seek, but this one looks a bit different. Definitely like the sound effects and the art style on this one. I got some sneaking sections. That's cool. Oh, okay. So you do have some like hide and seek type set traps kind of stuff going on. Well, this is pretty neat. I think I'm gonna add this one to my list of want to play. Definitely try that out sometime. I think yeah, I already got this one on. But yeah, Eternal Ring is pretty cool too. It's fairly janky, but it's FromSoft. What are you gonna do? See next up we'll check out Cassie. Throw her a shout out. It's from Mad Magazine, I think so. It's a licensed property. Gotcha. So Cassie's been playing Thomas the Train Engine on Game Boy Color. Going Quackers on the Game Boy Color. Looks like she's been on a Game Boy Color kick. Fix and Foxy. The Fish Files. They're Happy Hippo Insei. Interesting. I'm not familiar with most of these games. Looks like she's playing just like a lot of like European Game Boy Color games. Commander Keen, that's a classic. I'll have to play that one. I played a ton of Commander Keen. I already have it on play. I played a ton of the shareware PC, DOS PC version. Proper term is game person of color. Oh no. Collected a lot of Mad magazines, and my uncle had a couple books with nothing but Spy vs. Spy comics in it. Nice. Nice. Battle tanks. Another Barbie game. I guess I should toss this one on for I'll get we'll get Nacho to play that one. Uh she'll kill me later. All right. And then Foxy, not just my niece, by the way. She sometimes joins me on stream. We did some badge races 2 weeks ago, and Monster Hunter. She joins us for Monster Hunter. Next up, we got Foxy here. Foxy was playing some Hatsune Miku Project Diva. I'm not actually sure what kind of game that is. I want to say it's Rhythm. Yeah, Rhythm. Okay. So I knew this was where Hatsune Miku originated from, but I didn't realize if you were like composing songs yourself or just testing out some PSP settings. Gotcha. Yes, she learned the kick command. It was both terrible and awesome at the same time. But there you go, Hatsune Miku. Um, Panzer Dragoon. We've watched Foxy on stream with that one. And let me throw out a shout out for Foxy since we're talking about you. Disgaea 2, that is classic. I think I played and beat the PS2 one. It's probably got my favorite story of the Disgaea games. I say that only really having invested time into 1, 2, and 3. But anyway, Cosmic says he play tested retro games all day. Already deleted some of the achievements from some of them. Oh, and you're planning on doing some more Panzer Dragoon this week? Yeah, it's got some hard final Chivos in there. Deathless the whole game. That's pretty rough. I mean, it'd be one thing if it was just like 1cc, but man. 100% shot down ratio. That is going to require just complete memorization of all the enemies that are going to be coming your way. Deathless Heart, the whole game's insane. Yeah. 100% driving you crazy. Just seeing if you want to get serious with any. Game Boy Guru covered Panzer Dragoon lately. Yeah. We watched Game Boy Guru beat the game, I think, on the higher difficulty. But I don't think he was going. I don't think it was deathless by any means. I think it might have been 1cc, but I don't think it was deathless. And then of course you were talking about Final Fantasy 1 and 2, Dawn of Souls, Triple Trouble, Kiki Kai Kai is our challenge game for the week. I want to go back to that. I had a lot of fun with that one. It's just it's basically Baki and Rocky Zero, I guess. It's a good series. Good series. Little Mermaid on Game Boy. Ganbare Goemon. Yep. Goemon Gaiden will be Badge Wednesday. Cool. Goes for 1cc, usually not deathless. Yeah. They do that without him. Cool. I really like the sets that let you do multiplayer. I know for a lot of the beat 'em ups, it's kind of cheesy because if one player like essentially wins the game for the other player, that could be a little bit hot, a little bit cheaty. But I do like playing. My favorite kind of playing beat 'em ups is playing with my brothers or my nieces or so on. So it's a little bit sad when you can't get any achievements when you're playing with your friends. But yeah, I guess that's why they do the multi-sets, right? Anyway, next up is Wise. So Wise Man, we'll give him a shout out here. He comes by quite a lot. Really, really, really skilled player. He is just rocking through a lot of different games, badging them sometimes in one session, sometimes in two or three. Really kicking butt in a lot of things. A veritable master of Punch Out. Though he's still working on the bonus subset for that one. He's also a master of the Contra games. But yeah, he's been working real hard on the Super Mario World subset, and he's gotten quite a few. I was watching him do some of the pacifist runs last week. Really cool to see. And some of those glitches are pretty nifty. Like there's this one where he got inside of a 6. So like there was a block 6 thing, and if you get your way to the top and like crouch, you can get in, and then you do the twirl jump. And there's a glitch where if you're doing the twirl jump in that kind of situation, you can end up like underneath where you were jumping, and he you can get into a 6. You kind of get a little bit soft lock there because you can't get anywhere inside of this like little block or whatever. And if you go too far to the left or too far to the right, it'll just kill your character. So you have to be kind of like real lucky with it. But it was kind of fun to see. Just uh, maybe one of the kinds of things you do when you were like screwing around as a little kid playing Super Mario World or something. But it's kind of fun that there's achievements like that. I mean, they definitely belong in the bonus set, but it's still kind of fun and cool that there are achievements like that. Yeah, and I sent him Mantuo, or I gave him requested him to play that one because we watched you play that Foxy, and he had a lot of fun with it. I mean, it was our review game a while back too. It's a good one. Combat Tribes we were watching him play like last night or the night before. Silly achievements. Yeah, yeah. So let me throw you the link to the Super Mario World subset. It's got some interesting ones. Check that one out sometime. It's got a lot of like little glitches, things like that. Let's see. Check out what Manny has been up to. Manny comes by sometimes. I still gotta do Ridge Racer. It's a game he requested for me to play. Oh, there's a Dororo game. There's a Dororo game, and then it has a set. That's awesome. Dororo is a yeah, early Tezuka Osamu Tezuka Osamu. I think he's the guy that's considered kind of the god of manga in Japan. He's really responsible for a lot of the early developments in the anime industry. But Dororo is like a Warring States era setting of a manga where it's like a kid that fights demons, which is not all that uncommon nowadays to see a lot of pretenders, or not pretenders, maybe not the right word, imitators. A lot of imitators today that have kind of the same, along a lot of animes that are along the same lines. But I think this was one of the early ones. Anyway, I didn't know there was a PS2 game for it, so let's check that one out. It's actually got a really crazy storyline to it. I think, if I remember right, Dororo was sacrificed as a child to a bunch of demons for the sake of the prosperity of his father's land. So like his father basically sacrificed him to demons. But the demons took almost all of his body and left him with like almost nothing. But he ended up being like floated down the river, and ended up with like a puppet maker who made him uh, extra extra hands and arms, or arms and legs. And every time he defeats a demon, he gets a part back
Good.
that they took.
Well done, Yakimaru. Move with the left analog stick while holding down the L1 button. You will be able to learn more spirit attacks by
Okay,
fighting
so it's kind of a hack and slash game
wolves.
too. This looks pretty
Press the
nifty.
L2 button to change weapons.
And
See
a
how the movement of
Shedinja
your
has
hand
spawned for
changes?
those playing the Pokemon game.
Excellent swordsmanship. There are many other
Yeah.
kinds of swords. Be sure to try each one at least once.
Try me. I will take back all the 48 body parts the fiend stole from me.
Well, that looks a little bit janky, but it's cool that it got a game. We'll have to ask Manny how it plays. Oh, so you got like little combo things that come up. That's kind of neat. I'll check that out sometime, I think. Anyway, so Manny's been playing Dororo, Burnout 2, Raiden Trad, Raiden Densetsu, Raiden. I guess he's been on kind of a shoot 'em up kick. Galaga on the 7800. Rigged. Neither of us caught it. Neither of us caught it. It's a Kakata Shell Pokemon. Interesting. Alien Crush. Then he's getting pretty close on the Alien Crush Chivas. Kicks, Mega Man, on Game Gear. They're really hard to catch. A lot of them are, yeah. Alright, and then Graham. Graham shows up every once in a while. He's played a lot of Monster Hunter with us in the past. He does a lot of, as you can probably see, he's a big fan of the Bubble Bobble series. And he's been doing a bunch of Final Fantasy XI with Rev. Pretty good dude. Playing some Beavis and Butthead on Super Nintendo. Interesting. And Super Mario World 2, Crazy Taxi, Dreamcast. Probably mostly Final Fantasy XI. Looks like he's doing some Earthworm Jim 2, Sky Shark, Alpha Mission, The Goonies. Got the 17-year ones coming this summer. He's defined in real life. Oh, for the for Pokemon Go. Yeah, Scram's been busy. Oh, for Kakatas. So as for me, I've been playing some I kind of got back into Picross. I was playing the Saturn one, the Ochen Oikaki Logic. That one recently got a revision, but that one has a lot of really unfair puzzles. Uh, but I was playing a little bit of this other one, which is from the same company that did the Mario Picross on Super Nintendo. These have been pretty fun. It's been nice to get back into that. But other than that, I've just been kind of like with Cosmic, he was talking about playtesting different retro games. I had a friend ask me to find a bunch of the Golden Axe arcade games, and I ended up on kind of a spree going after the other Golden Axe games. So I booted up a bunch of those. But for the most part, I was trying out the games for today, making sure they would boot up, and I was earlier last week. I've been continuing to work on the that one Tetris subset, new Tetris. I'm down to the last achievo on this one, so I'm neat about around like 200,000 more lines, something like that. So if I'm doing like 2,000 lines a day, it's not too bad. I say lines and I think of cocaine, and Tetris is kind of like cocaine, doing lines. Should play Fox and Nadu. Yes, I should. Fox and Nadu is definitely on my list. I still need to go back and finish Arquista's Ring. I was playing some of that. I think I made another attempt on that or two last week. Made another attempt or two on Pac-Land, which was Knocker's request for me. I do need to go back to Etrian Odyssey too one of these days. I beat I beat the story boss, but I still haven't beat the post story boss, and gathered a bunch of the extra items off the super bosses. Gotta do that. And then there's a Pokemon Tetris game I've been working on off and on, which is this one on Pokemon Mini. That's got like it's got tetraminos, or not tetraminos. Instead of tetraminos, it's got pentaminos. So like blocks with 5 pieces on them. And if you get to level 25 in the mode that's just the pentaminos, it's a 100-pointer, and it is rough. Not requesting officially. Yeah. What do I have as a request from you right now, Drake? I forget. You requested Phantasy Star, and I beat Phantasy Star. So you could request another one for me, but I have been too busy on Thursdays and Fridays lately to do much of anything. So Thursdays are my usual request days, where I'm working on requests from other folks. But yeah, I need to do Disgaea. I need to get back to Disgaea DS as well. So a lot of things. Always more stuff to do. Yep. And here we've got Rockstar Lexi. She is the queen of Sonic in our RA community. She's been playing Sonic Adventure 2 on Dreamcast, which doesn't have a set yet. Sonic Adventure 1. She's about a third of the way through the set for that. Donkey Kong Country 2, Star Fox, Pac-Mania. I know for a while there she was doing Sunset Riders. Yeah, so she had badged the Super Nintendo one. She was working on the Mega Drive one. She badged Bucky O'Hare, so GG's to her. That one's pretty tricky. I know a lot of folks in our community really like that one. I didn't really get into it very much when I gave it a shot, but it's a good one. Anywho, so we got Nemad. So Nemad's a fun dude. He relatively recently got into doing the Retro Chivos, and I watched him do Super Metroid just recently. He's a really skilled player. He's been doing like speed runs and just a lot of retro gaming for quite a while. Give him a shout out here. But he's usually on in the mornings, kind of about the same times as like Coach. So I usually am lurking in one or the other or both of those channels. So he's been kind of going through a lot of different games. He's probably going to have quite a few badges all at once, the way he's been going. A lot of classics. Link to the Past, Super Mario World, Super Mario All-Stars, Totally Rad. That was a review game a couple weeks ago. Punch-Out, Super Punch-Out, CV3, Ninja Gaiden 2, Chip and Dale, Super C, Tailspin on NES, Warriors Woods, Mega Man. Yep. Yeah, you should do Super Metroid at some point, Drake, for sure. Because you already got the Metroid 2 badge. You should do Metroid 1 and Super Metroid. And then Pookums. Lord Pookums is another great guy. Really good streamer. Very entertaining. Real wholesome channel. And he's been doing a lot of the retro achievements as well. He's one of the ones that he doesn't really focus on getting a badge, but he just plays games to beat them. Usually at, the regular setting. Sometimes he goes for the some of the harder modes, harder difficulties and things like that. and like a 1cc, and he's got retro achievements turned on. But I wouldn't say he doesn't typically like go for full on badging of things. But even so, as you can see, he's already badged quite a few things. Looks like he's been playing some Blast Core. Oh, that one's a really difficult one to badge. So he's probably not going to go for platinums all the way, because those are, we watched Sark do that. That was super painful. Super Metroid. Oh yeah, and they were doing some of the folks in Pukum Circle were doing like a lot of girl games. So a lot of the Barbie games and some of the Nickelodeon um, franchise. That's So Raven, I think, was one of them, and Kate and Ashley, Mary Kate and Ashley. So they were playing a lot of those like Game Boy Advance games and DS games. There's a lot of shovelware for those back in the day. So played some of those things. Dun dun dun. Nacho badged the Barbie. She did. She badged the Super Nintendo prototype game. She did. And then a lot of these folks aren't regulars. Actually, I think I see Neo every once in a while. Let's look at Neo. I think he's got a underscore in his name. Yeah. Neo's been working on Kirby Superstar, Final Fantasy. I think he recently got 6 badged. I think he badged 6. Mystic Quest. Was that somebody else I was thinking of? Maybe he's still working on 6. A lot of Zelda, Castlevania, Drill Dozer. That's a classic. That's a really good one. Alien Hominid. That's a pretty good game. Kind of difficult, but the badge isn't too bad. Pokemon, Felix, Legend of Dragoon. That's a classic. That's probably one of my favorite PlayStation 1 RPGs. Blackthorn. I think that's a 2D platformer. Cinematic platforming. Okay. Yeah, I think that came out on PC as well. Anywho, not great time. Neil's a good dude. RVK is a good dude. RVK is one of the dudes in our Scanlines community. I should throw a shout out for Scanlines. Probably should have done that earlier, but anyway. So we played Kiki Kai Kai. That was our this is our challenge game for the week. We played Zurigar, Chojin Heiki Zurigar. I think that's the shoot 'em up on PCFX. Sam and I were talking about this one a while back when it got a set. It was must have been 3-4 months ago, something like that. Really interesting shoot 'em up game on a system that really didn't have very many good games. Well, very many games, period. So, kind of interesting, both from a historic perspective and from game perspective. Let me I should throw that one up a little bit on screen. See. This one's got a lot of anime cutscenes. Let's get to the main game here. This one might also be up your alley, Drake, as a shoot 'em up. Definitely not an easy badge, but pretty neat game anyway. Ba-ba-ba. Should be coming up on a boss here, I think. A wild Rugby appears for those doing Pokemon catching. Here we go. Boss fight. It's kind of like the what do I want to say? Like Gunbird has bosses that are kind of like that in terms of just the art design. Anyway, so that's what is it? It's like superhuman weapon Zilroigar, I think is the rough translation. But pretty neat game. Bum, and then what else we got here? Looking at RBK, and then Coach. Coach is another good dude. He does a lot of morning streams. I've seen him show up here every once in a while. I think he mostly lurks, but he plays a ton of different stuff. I think most recently when I was watching him, he was playing Dracula X. And I think before that he was working on Symphony of the Night. Yeah. So those are the two that he's probably invested the most time in recently. But he plays a ton of different stuff on his stream. He goes back and forth and tries a bunch of different things. So yeah, as you can see, Wolfenstein 3D, some Rystar, another one of the Mickey games, Doom, Vampire's Kiss. What is this one? This is the Super Nintendo one. I've never heard of it called Vampire's Kiss. That's interesting. But that's the Super Nintendo Dracula X. Not as good as the TurboGrafx one, but still not bad. Moteke Tamago. Huh. Take this egg. Looks kind of like a puzzle action game. Interesting. Lamiao goes to Perugly. Is that the evolution? Magical Chase. I think I've seen this one before. Yeah. So this is a shoot 'em up. One of the other witch games out there. Kind of fun. Looks like you just booted it up though. Anyways. Next we got Pulse. Throw him another shout out since we're talking about him again. And Pulse was playing a whole bunch of so he's doing the split screen multiplayer for Hack, and then he was doing the Legend of Zelda games. Those are the big ones. We're watching him go work on. It's not letting me go beyond this list. That's weird. Can't click to see what he's played aside from that. Oh, Will. He's pretty high up there, 163. See Rev. Rev was here earlier today. Okay, still here, but imagine he's mostly working up on Fantasy 11. Yep. And let's turn to Freedom. He helped us get through a bunch of Hunter rank 1 stuff, or Hunter rank 2 stuff rather, and 3. Dang. You got the Gravios gold crown. GG's on that, sir, if you're still watching. Getting the gold crowns in this game is just pretty tough in general. Let's see. BCG shows up every once in a while. Give him a shout out. So VCG's been playing Hammer and Harry, Ghost Building Company. That one, I think I've seen that one before. It's kind of a platformer. Let's see. Hammer and Harry, Ghost Building Company. The gameplay. Cosmic says Hammer and Harry is cool. Hammering a lot of Jasons, I see. Ghost stole your girlfriend. Oh no. That's got some shoot 'em up sections. That's cool. This definitely looks like a really cool game, and it looks really good for being Game Boy. Like, looks really, really good for being a Game Boy game. Alright, I'm definitely going to add that one to my list of things I want to play at some point. He's been playing some Sonic Classic, Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance, Dragon Quest V. Still grinding on that one. Looks different from the NES version. Can't say I haven't seen it, but it looks cool anyway, especially for being a Game Boy game. Working on some of the Bubble Bobble for arcade. Arknight Returns. Those are pretty tough sets. Bubble Bobble 2. Mario Forever. Some hacks. Alright, and then Lifted. I think I got a raid from Lifted since it was a bit ago. Either last week or the week before. Or he stopped by or something. Right, because he was playing Ease with Felgana. That's right. Yeah. Anyone who likes Ease is probably going to be a friend of mine. Any fellow Falcom fan. But yeah, that's probably one of my favorite Ease games. With Felgana. Forgotten Realms, Final Fantasy X, Dynasty Warriors, and E6. E6 is really fun too. You want to play that Where in North Dakota game? I like Ease. I will be your friend. Well, too late. We're already friends. But we're friends. We like a lot of the same stuff too. So, also something else for you, Drake. Ease 6 has elves, has elf girls in it. You should play Ease 6. That's my real request for you, Drake. Ease 6. Because it's got elf girls. Alright. We don't, Casually doesn't really stop by very often. Casually plays a lot of Mario Kart on his streams. And he's also one who's given me a lot of good advice on Tetris and stuff. He hangs out with VCG and Manny over on VCG Surfer as well. So he's been playing some Crazy Taxi, some Metroid, Zero Mission, Sonic the Hedgehog, and Fisher Price. Yeah, I think he's one of the devs. Yeah, he's one of the devs. So he does some meme sets. I want to say for the most part. But pretty fun dude, pretty good dude. Throw out a shout out for Casually. I think it's like this. Yeah, I think that's his channel. Casually_TV. Yep, that's him. You might have it already? Oh. Yeah, it's on PSP. It's on PSP, it's on Steam. I'd highly recommend it wherever you can find it, wherever it's most convenient for you. Alright. So that covers new sets, that covers what our community's been up to. So now I'm gonna pick one of those games, and I think I'm actually gonna go with the Warbirds. Warbirds look like a lot of fun, and I think we can. They remastered Dark Forces. Yeah, they remastered Dark Forces. How long ago was that? A while ago. Yeah. All right. I'll have to give those a shot. It did look like the ones that they had the retro achievements on were the what do I want to say? They were the .was files, and these ones look like .dsk. But let me see if these ones run. There you go. It's on sale now. Oh, cool. Yeah, so let me just try running those real quick, see if those are the ones with retro achievements. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, no, it doesn't recognize these as the ones attached for the retro achievements. Oh, you have it on GOG. All right. Alrighty. Well, okay. So we're just gonna go with Warbirds. I'll load that up, and then we go to my other the Retro Arch scene, and we are not playing Trip Trouble right now, so we will turn that off and turn that off. And I'll load up. Did I not have it on here? Oh, there it is. Warbirds. Here we go. There we go. And we'll put on our gamer glasses. Need to find a different version. 2016, I think that was the only version available. Ooh. Oh, oops. I need to set the... Okay, here we go. So I'm going to do 200 rounds. And I think critical damage was it? For the first mission. Milk Run. Without. Okay. 200 rounds, critical damage, collisions, 1 life, random start. 1 life, collisions, random start. Flight Simulator. Did the game actually load? Well, so the emulator I'm using doesn't let me load things if like if I try to load something that it doesn't recognize as something that has retro achievements, it asks me if I want to go into like softcore mode and a bunch of other things that I don't want to let it do, so I don't load it up all the way. Let's see if I remember. Aha! Oh. There we go. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Come on. There we go. Gotta get a little bit ahead of him. Gotta lead the shot a little bit. Now you don't have control over your speed in this, which is a little unfortunate. And I'm out of ammunition. That didn't feel like 200 rounds. You were using the RetroLib one and now it thinks I played Bloodlines? Oh. Interesting. I don't quite know how to refill. I think you're supposed to be able to land and refill. That doesn't sound like bullets. Okay. I don't know what the LNR are doing. I should probably find out what those controls do. Let's see. We got A and B. We got option 1, option 2. Rotate screen. Oh, so that's like that's like turn off my engine. Oh, hello, there's something down there. Can I go get ammunition there? Oh, he's firing at me. Serpentine! Serpentine! I'm supposed to be able to like land and get Whee! Can I land? It's gonna let me land? I'm gonna get shot down first. Oh. It's right behind me. Oh well. My rank was target. Is he gonna play a whole song? Oh, I can rotate the screen. Alright, let's try that again. Hello there. Oh. That's all I wanted. Oh, shoot. Okay. Alright, so we want 200 rounds. Critical collisions, 1 life. Random start. Yes. Alright, we'll try this. We'll get this yet. I don't want to send ammo. That's okay. There he is. We're gonna sneak it on him. Bum, bum, bum. Probably too far away still. Oh, he's shooting at us. Oh. There he is. Dun dun dun. Oh. Go this way. Flip about. There we go. There we go. Hee-ho. Nice. Double hee-ho. Double pop. Alright. What we need to do for the next mission. Let's see. Clear a red baron with those same settings. Okay. Okay, this goes on entirely too long. Oh, there we go. Okay. I think these are all the right things. Then we want to do Red Baron. Aha. Hello there. Who's gonna die first? Hold out! Oh boy. No! Turn! Ah! Where is he? Ah, he's over there. Oh. Taking some damage. Is the Baron gonna take out the Baron? Is that how we're playing this? Oh boy, he's like right behind me, isn't he? Whee! Hold up. There he is. Ah! Where is he? There he is. Ah! That was the wrong button. I want to fire. I might be too damaged at this point. Ah! There he is. Come on. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Okay. Right there. Try this again. Ah, there he is. Oh no. No, no, no. Don't fire at me yet. Ah! Turn! I can't turn. Stalin. Stalin. Woo! Is he behind me now? Oh no, he's over there. Okay. Ah! Oh, am I? Am I on fire now? Like, damn it. There he is. Loop-de-loop. It is pretty impressive for a portable game. It is not as good as Red Baron on the PC, by any means, but this is pretty fun. This is pretty fun and definitely very impressive for a, as you say, a portable game. Especially with how bad reputation the Lynx has. Well, not necessarily the Lynx, but Atari, mainly because of the Jaguar. Hide in the clouds. Your profile must not have popped up tonight because I deleted some sets, but I did get some new achievements today for games I found that I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying Zelda Link's Awakening and Advance Wars. And I tried Windy Every Which Way. I really enjoyed it and want to play through it, but not badge it. And tried Monism Return that I found nostalgic and I don't really want to badge it either. Ah, I'm sorry. I should have looked for you. I was just going through the list of the last week's worth, and possibly because you would deleted sets, you weren't showing up on the list. Oh. Well, I did some damage. Ah! Ah! It's gonna crash. Okay. This is not easy. Okay. Let's try this again. Ah, hello. Right off the bat. I did too steep a turn. Come back. There we go. There we go. Da, 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 da. Who's gonna die first? Oh. We both died. Oh. Dude, he's on me. He's on me right away. Alright. Flip around. Oh, there he was. And it's turn. Dang. Oh boy. Did I see? I did see him. Okay. Oh, he's already firing. Okay. Be nice if I stopped hitting the wrong button. How come he can turn in on a dime? I can't turn on a dime. It's not very fair. Ah! Why were you there? A wild Stuffle appears. For those doing the Poke-Catch thing. There we go. Okay. Ooh, ooh. Turn! There we go. Oh! Why is he? He's already, like, lined up. Doesn't make any sense. Ah! Well, he's, like, riding my tail. Is there an easy way to do this? Okay. There he is. No! Gosh, it's so hard to control. Like, your turn speed is very slow. Sometimes. Ah! Like, okay. No! Ah! No. All right, we'll give this one more go, and then we'll switch over to the Pango. We'll see if we can't get some missions on that. I think I got him smoking. Now I just need to finish him. Ah! No! No! He's too close. I see his vapor trail. Ah! He's too dang close. See? Like, he's right on my butt. Like, it doesn't work that way for me. Like, if I try to get up close with him, like, I'm immediately gonna, like, crash. Come on. Ah! game I used to play called Countermeasure had a cool death skull screen as well. Interesting. Well, this is hard. This is very hard. All right, we will swap over to Pango. Or not Pango. No, maybe that is the right one. We'll know in a second. Papango Pango. Alright. Oh, it's gonna be penguins versus aliens. They destroyed the penguin wheel of pain. Oh no. Now the penguins are all unmotivated. It's Onigiri Man! He's going to make them eat rice. Let's go into the portal. Penguin is mad. Into the void. Alright. So do this. Oh. There we go. Freeze! Bishark or Rappelwin? Rappelwin is what I was using. Oh. What? Why was there one there? It just like appeared there. What? There we go. I didn't get a death list, but that's okay. Rappelwin was the only choice for a while. Which emulator do you use? Used to play a penguin game like this one in the arcade. I was the only choice. I think it was Pango. Yeah, so this one is Papanga Pango, so it might be the same game. There we go. Looks like like a newer version of Pengo. This is this is one on the Genesis. That's what this one's on. Ah! There we go. Got him. I think you played this arcade. It was quite a bit before Genesis came out. Yeah, yeah. Ah! Actually, it's not gonna do any good there. Ah! I thought I was safe. Ah! Ah, not in time. Come on, freeze. Ah! Darn. Any time to freeze? There we go. Ah. Darn. There we go. Alright, where's he gonna go? Here? Alright. There we go. Dino World. Okay. Ah, interesting. Oh, perfect. There we go. Froze him. Let's go. Where are you going? Ah! Pterodactyl is after me. Uh-oh. I don't know how to defeat the, I don't know how to defeat the pterodactyls. There we go. There's one down. Nope. Can I get him here? No? How am I supposed to get this guy? Hey, Knocker. Another Pokecatch here. A throw has appeared. So throw your Pokeballs at the throw. Cosmic says Pango was one of those cool tabletop arcade machines. Cool. The new disc works. Alright. Alright. So we will try some Carmen Sandiego. Let's see here. Toss that there. Toss that there. Oh, he missed it. I got a throw. Alright. So I want to go disc 1 is this one. And disc 2 is that one. And you have to share Apple 2. There we go. Let me see if I can make this any bigger. Nope. I cannot. That will have to suffice. Make it a little bigger in here, I guess. These will work. You already loaded it up. Don't feel like doing a whole case, though. Music by Louis Awens. Please identify yourself. Well, Nets. You have been identified, Nets. Your current rank is Greenhorn. Flash. Gillen Ullin, a brown-eyed person posing as Alexander Henry, put polka dots on the I-94 center line. MODOK News. So Glenn Olin, brown-eyed. Let's keep a running track of things here. So it's Glenn Olin, imposter, brown-eyed. Track the imposter from Glenn Olin to the hideout and make the arrest. I-94. You must apprehend the suspect by Friday 11 a.m. It's currently Saturday 11 a.m. Good luck, Mets. The Chief. Okay. So put disc B. Welcome to Glen Olin, West River Country. Cloistered on the prairie, Assumption Abbey and the Annunciation Priory in Richardson grace the landscape with its unique beauty and serenity. Okay, so we have Assumption Abbey and the Annunciation Priory. Okay, so let's investigate. The suspect was looking for the Durham Center of America. So, Durham Center of America. adventure. Suspect visited an Indian mission at St. Michael. Imposter's hair matched the Chernozem soil. Okay, so imposter's brown eyes. Chernozem soil. Suspect visited an St. Michael Indian mission. St. Michael. Now you need the Book of Indie Facts, right? Okay. Culprit wanted to tour the arena named for Senator Quentin Burdick. Okay. Arena named for Burdick. So we're going to have to look for where the Durham Center of America is. Durham Center of America. Oh, Durham is wheat. So it's the Wheat Center of America. You didn't find that with the discs. Yes. Indian Mission, St. Michael. It is in St. Michael, North Dakota. Okay. Well then. And then, Burdick Arena, North Dakota. Quentin in Burdick Sports Arena. Okay. It's in the Devil's Lake Park. Depart by 4-wheel drive? Sure. We want to go to Devil's Lake. Welcome to Devil's Lake, the goose capital of the world. Near Devil's Lake is Camp Grafton, home of the North Dakota National Guard, which is recognized as one of the finest army units in the nation. I love North Dakota. We're on the right track. A final mention has appeared. Foster wanted to research the name Fork in the River. Fork in the River. Okay. Decision point in the Lewis and Clark expedition? A fork in the river, a spoon in the pond, right? Okay, so they went up the North Fork and it was Maria's River. And they insert the party to continue up the South Fork. This choice proved correct when they arrived at Great Falls. So, Marias River in Glacier County, northwest Montana. Great Falls, also in Montana. I don't think this is quite helpful. A place called the Fork in the River. Let's ask the next person. The farmer. Culprit wanted to get tickets to a national championship hockey game. We've learned the imposter loved popcorn. Okay, loved popcorn. And was going for a national champ hockey game. Well, what team is the national team in North Dakota? National hockey team. Fighting Hawks. Formerly the Fighting Sioux. Oh, it's a college ice hockey team. Well, North Dakota hockey team. The thing that comes up first is the college team. Fighting Sioux. Grand Forks, North Dakota. Grand Forks, North Dakota is where the Alaris Center is, where the Fighting Hawks are based. So if we crime notes, eyes is brown. Oh, brown. I don't know. Popcorn is hobby. Or sorry, popcorn is the food. North Dakota, I guess? I don't know. What's Turnizin soil about? Black colored soil contain a high percentage of humus? High percentage of phosphorus and ammonia. Hair color? Turnizin is the hair color? It looks kind of a dark brown. It's black soil is what it's called, but it's kind of just dark brown. Is there black? There's a black. I don't know. Alright, let's ask the final person. Suspect wanted to find the JFK Memorial Bridge, which crosses the red. Foster was seen painting a sunflower field in bloom. Okay, so his hobby is painting. And JFK Memorial Bridge. Is that also in Grand? Where is this? I don't want to look for images. Well, there's a memorial bridge in Kentucky. Across the Ohio River. You try black. Ah, which crosses the Red River. Got it. Got it. So this is the Kennedy Bridge over the Red River between East Grand Forks and Grand Forks. All right, so we want to hit Grand Forks. Home of the University of North Dakota, Grand Forks has a large air base located nearby. Grocer. Keep North Dakota clean. Suspect was writing a paper about the Turtle Mountains. All right, so Turtle Mountains. Are those turtle symbols? Turtles in mountains. And a wild Gotharita appears. If you're emo, throw your ball. Gotta catch the Gotharita. Oh, I'm out of Ultra Balls. There we go. It is Goth. Goth, emo. Alright, so where are these turtle mountains? Turtle mountains. Bing is taking a break. Okay. Turtle mountains. Boundary Butte is there for Turtle Mountain Majesty. Right. Set of Purple Mountains. North central portion of the U.S. state of North Dakota and southwestern portion of the Canadian province of Manitoba. Approximately 100 kilometers south of the city of Brandon on Provincial Highway 10. It is plateau 2,000 foot above sea level. There's a Turtle Mountain Indian Reservation. Lake Metigoshe is near. Ah, Gotharita escaped. So sad. Alright. Foster tried to rent a motel room in Carberry. Incorporated community in located along Highway 14. Okay, so it's like middle north of the state. All right. Shall we input our stuff? Do we have enough to look for our imposter now? We know he's a painter. You think his hair is black? No match found. Okay, let's do brown. And I don't know, what kind of origins of popcorn? Is popcorn considered Indian food? I feel like Indian would be would not be Indian. That would be dot Indian, not feather. So I don't know. I think it probably is North Dakota. Match found. All right, fine. We wasted some time. Oh, it's gonna go the next day. All right. I think bot knew. Lake Metigoshe, founded in 1884, was named after Oh, you don't miss the point, Flatfoot. Okay. Try this on for size. Okay, so I think I'm supposed to have enough to know who it's supposed to be. But maybe we go with Indian. Still no match found. Okay, so maybe we go with black hair again. North Dakota food is the first one I tried. Congratulations, culprit identified. Warrant issued. Elevator on site. Alright. Please insert where side A. Okay. There goes the suspect. Congratulations, you have caught the culprit. Citizens of Glen Ullin are grateful you have unmasked L.E. Vader, posing as Alexander Henry, and righted all of their wrongs. Your success will be noted on your record. Ready for your next case? Sure. What time is it now? It's like 10 o'clock? There's an eager version of Where in the World. Ah. Carrington. A brown-eyed person posing as James Bookley made the Hertzfield Roundhouse Square. Okay, so another brown-eyed person. So imposter is brown-eyed. Brown eyes. Your job, track the imposter from Carrington to the hideout and make the arrest. Just in case. Yes, indeed. You must apprehend the suspect by Friday. Good luck. So, I'm kind of curious, how many cases do you have to do to get a promotion? The construction of Fort Mandan. Okay, so Fort Mandan. Located on the Missouri River. Let's see. State Historic Site. Does it tell you where it is? State Historical Site of North Dakota. How about a map? It's near Washburn, North Dakota. Early steamboat travel on the Missouri. Okay. That's right. It is right by the Missouri. So steamboat travel on Missouri. Visit the coal mine to see the dragline Chief Ironsides. And the river was Missouri. Missouri instead of Missouri. Alright, so this is a Chief Ironsides dragline. So there's some kind of mine, I take it. One of two 7,000-ton walking drag lines at Falkirk Mine in Underwood, North Dakota. Interesting. All right. We don't have either Washburn or what was the one I was looking at? Washburn or Chief Ironsides, huh? Underwood. Well, Fort Mandan's about near the middle of the state. It's north of Bismarck, south of Underwood, east of Hazen. Hazen might be the right spot. Definitely not Ellendale. So it's either Hazen or Velva. So Velva's above, I guess? Man, either of these could be it. You say Velva? Alright, Velva we go. It rings a bell. The Star City and home of the Aggies. Oh, is the home of two Rough Rider Award winners, Elizabeth Bodine and Eric Severide. Not supposed to talk to strangers. Oh, great. Alright. Shoot. Do you have to go back to Carrington? Oops, that's not what I want to do. Dang it. Alright, to Hazen. The heart of coal country. There you go. The heart of coal country. Alright. Want to research the history of the Winter Show. Winter Show. Let's see. The Winter Show is in Valley City, North Dakota. It's a rodeo. Interesting. It's in, yeah, Valley City, North Dakota. Huh. There's a town called Cuba nearby. Interesting. Imposter loved macaroni hot dish. Okay, that is definitely North Dakota food. Macaroni hot dish. Hot dish is like that's their word for having nostalgia for when I went there as a kid. Yeah, hot dish is their word for like a, oh, what do you call that? Like a trying to think of the name of it. Dang it. You see it served at like church potlucks all the time. Casserole, yes. Yeah, that is definitely North Dakota food. Oh, a Heracross appeared. I had a real hard time catching one of those in silver. I had to headbutt trees. There's only one specific tree that had a hair cross. All right. Wanted to visit North Dakota High School Activities Association. Oop. North Dakota High School Activities Association. Okay, so where is that? School Activities. That is also in Valley City. Okay, so I think we're pretty sure it's in Valley City. And we got our one I think here. So it's definitely Brown Eyes. Food is North Dakota food. Valley City. Home of the North Dakota Winter Show. There you go. Question Farmer. Bum, bum, bum. Culprit wanted to attend Boise State to study government. Boise State. Now you're hungry for macaroni hot dish? I do have some cans of beefaroni. Too bad you're not here. Okay, so Boise State. That is in Aberdeen. Historic Bonanza farming region. Bonanza farming region. Okay, so I want to go with Bonanza farming. Bonanza Farms, very large farms established at Red River Valley in Dakota Territory. Okay, so Red River Valley. No, that is Oklahoma. Come on, Bang, I asked you specifically for Red River. North Dakota. There we go. Okay, was it Aberdeen was the one? Well, whatever. Looking for the city where I-29 and I-94 intersect. I-29, I-94. Intersection. So in North Dakota, there's the 94. I don't see where the 29 is. I would think it would also be Aberdeen. But, there it is. That's in Fargo. 94 and the 29 intersect in Fargo. Where's Aberdeen from there? I'm gonna know way more about about North Dakota geography than I ever wanted to. Okay. So Fargo's where they intersect. Da, 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 da. Shot an arrow in the air. Where it lands, I don't care. Oh, it's already here? Side A. Wait, don't I have side A? Bet if we run out of that sucker, it'll roll all the way down to Fargo, North Dakota. There goes the suspect, but I don't know who he is yet. We only got 2 pieces of evidence about him. Oh, he left. He left the state. You have caught up with C.R. Parks. However, without a warrant, we cannot make an illegal arrest. It looks like Carmen's gang has gotten away with it, with another caper. Ready for your next case? Nah. Detective at keyboard. Please identify yourself. I mean, it's still nuts. Do I get to save my progress? Okay, still greenhorn. Alright, well I think that's enough for now. I think we've gone on long enough. Let's find a raid target and call it a night. You won't catch him. Yep. Yep. Alrighty. Who is on right now? Is Weissman on? He's not. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. Well, none of my usual favorite places to go are streaming right now. Could try throwing Sharpie raid. He's doing um, he's doing retro achievements. Says I caught Carmen. Did I? Hold on. If I go to look at my retro achievements for this, I didn't even see it. Didn't register a sound when I finished one. Yeah, I should have gotten solve your first case. I wonder if my retro achievements isn't hooked in yet, or I mean, should. Uh, hmm. Open my user page. It goes to my user page. It says I've been playing it. There's a bug in the set apparently. Alrighty. Well, whatever. It was a fun game. I'm glad I played it a little bit. Let's go raid we'll raid Sharpie. He's on. Not somebody I know very well, but he's another retro achievement hunter, so we'll give him a raid. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Thank you for the raid pulse. Thanks for hanging out. Drake, Rev, Fat Bastard, Jordy, Cosmic, if you're still up, thanks for stopping by. Baho, thanks for the follow. Yeah, a lot of stuff. A lot of folks came in today, so appreciate that, guys. And hope it was a worthwhile little show. Just going over new sets and what the community's doing. So have a great night. God bless everybody. Have a good one. Oh, and Master Welch, thanks for stopping by. If you're still watching. Anyone else on YouTube? Have a great night.